Welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to set up a new ElasticSearch instance with Morpheus on any cloud or server of your choice. After you log in, from the dashboard, click on the Provisioning tab and then click on Add Instance. As you can see, we support a large number of databases, applications, and IT systems within Morpheus. Some of these are being explained in other videos, but for now, our focus is on ElasticSearch. In this demo, we'll be provisioning ElasticSearch on Amazon Web Services or AWS. The first thing we need to do is select a group. I'm going to select DC4. That means this particular data center Amazon is running in Washington, D.C. I'm going to give this ElasticSearch instance a name. I'm going to call it Acme. And I'm going to tag it with an environment variable to define whether it's for development, testing, staging, or production purposes. For this particular tutorial, I'm going to tag it with test. And then click Next. Next, I'll select the version of ElasticSearch. Morpheus delivers support for multiple versions. In this case, I'll select 1.5. I can also select the instance configuration, whether it's single process, existing ElasticSearch, or a cluster. They're all pre-configured for Morpheus and abstracts away the complexity for the user. I will select cluster for this demo. Next, I'll select my plan. These plans are completely configurable per account and only limited by your setup. So in our case, we can go as high as 16 gigabytes of RAM and 160 gigabytes of storage. We'll go ahead and select the minimum, which is 1 gigabyte of RAM and 10 gigabytes of storage. Next, I'll give my cluster a name. I'm going to call it Acme Cluster and specify the number of nodes for shards and replicas. When I click Next, Morpheus displays a summary of my selections, and when I'm ready, I click the Complete button to start provisioning the ElasticSearch cluster. As you can see, Morpheus is now setting up my instance in AWS. It's also wiring up logging, monitoring, and backup for my instance. Once the instance is set up, I can connect to it via the following IP address and port with my favorite ElasticSearch tool or application. Looks like my instance is now fully provisioned and ready for use. I can click on the Acme link and see that Morpheus has automatically wired logging, monitoring, and recurring backups for my cluster. I also have the option to specify days and times for my backups for each node in this particular cluster. Morpheus gives you the option to store these backups on your storage of choice, whether it's in the cloud or on your local storage. For additional security, I can also set up a firewall for my ElasticSearch container by clicking on the ACL tab and specifying my own firewalls. As you can see with Morpheus, you can set up your ElasticSearch instance within seconds on any cloud or server of your choice. To learn more about Morpheus, please go to www.gomorpheus.com.